Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys an intro about Scratch. So I'll be just talking about the basics and stuff you could do on Scratch. So this is the front page when you sign in, and this is the people I follow, this is stuff, projects, and you can press create, and this is going to be what shows up. So this is the basically your board, and whatever you do would show up on here, and this is what people look at when you share it. This part is the sprite, aka like the characters, position, size, if you could see it or not, the direction it's facing, and the name. So stage is basically the background. The background you could change and do other stuff, which we'll cover that in a different video. Over here is the code board where you put code blocks into the board, which would command things in the original board to do. So over here we have the name, which you can name anything you want, turbo mode, and other stuff. So basically what this video is going to be talking about is everything in Scratch other than the code blocks, because that would be a different video. So let's see. Now, in the sprite, there's costumes. Costumes is kind of just the way if you want to create an animation, you could just do one and make a frame by frame to make a good animation. So let's get to the board. The board, it's what you put. So if you do something here, or here, or here, the sprite area, the stage area, or the coding block area, it would show up on your board. So, quick reminder, every single time you do something, please click save now. I mean, I have lost stuff, but if you don't click it, it's probably just going to say, are you sure you want to close this tab? Things aren't able to be saved or something, which is fine. You could adjust the size. You can make it big so you don't need, so it doesn't move. See, you can move it here, you can't move it here. So yeah, so what else you could do is sounds. See, that has a meow sound. You can make it a robot. Yeah, that's what the cat does. You can make different sounds or make a song. Here, let's do some simple things in the blocks. I will cover the whole entire block thing in a different video. So it says when 10 blocks clicked, move 10 steps. 10 steps would be moving like 10 little steps forward where it's facing. And it says when green flag is clicked. So you see every single time I click the green flag, it moves a bit. Now, we could also put a repeat block, which would make it when you click this green flag, would repeat move 10 steps. So it would do something like this. Let's drag it here. So it just repeatedly move 10 steps for 10 times. So yeah, this is kind of like the basics. I'll talk about basically every single block there. What Scratch outside of the project area is going to be about. Like I said before, this is the people I follow and what they're doing. This is kind of like Scratch news. It talks about stuff. Yeah, stuff. Here's some features projects, which you could see it says members of Scratch can make a project featured, which would make other people look at it, play it, and that looks kind of cool. Which also is like when you make a project that a member of like Scratch thinks it's interesting, then they would make it featured. Featured studios is basically projects, but a studio, Scratch Design Studios. So every like month or so, they're gonna create a studio, and people are gonna make the theme, and they would add it on, and it just shows people effects, stuff like that. So, and the bottom is kind of just like what the community is doing. Let's go to Explore. Explore, you can look for all the things that people have made. There's also like themes, animation, art, games, music, stories, tutorials. Here you could change it. It's the most recent, trending, or popular. Although I don't get what's the difference between trending and popular. It's kind of the same thing. Studios as well. You could also add your projects to the studios to make it more well known. Comments, and being a creator, I guess. Creator kind of, you can add other people. And yeah. Over here is ideas. So if you're ever stuck, you can press this, and it says you could create a dress-up game. That's like the character is probably going to be a nervous kangaroo listening to music. Sometimes it's a bit bad, and sometimes you don't want to do it. So yeah. Here's the mail. Mail is kind of just like what you do. Let's click on my profile. So here is me. I joined a month ago. I am a Scratcher. So when you just join, you are a new Scratcher, and once you have been doing stuff on Scratch, you would be a Scratcher. Being a Scratcher can help with like a lot of things. For example, right here you could see, this is, you don't need to know this, but the cloud variables can only be used when you are a Scratcher. Yes. Now let's go back. That's the file, which is all the things I've made. Check it out. My username is my YouTube username. And that's basically about it. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, do stuff. I don't know. Stay tuned for the next one about blocks. These things. So yeah, without further ado, goodbye, guys.
0, 1. Let's get started.